So before you guys go, if you guys don't mind, let's we can start with is it it's Darren, right?
I'm Darren, yes.
Okay, Darren.
Cultist Darren.
So
Cultist93 on Twitch.
okay, so after playing Smite with us for a couple games, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the game? Give me just overall how you feel about the game.
Okay, I think the best way for me to tell you about the game is, first of all, I don't play a lot of MOBAs. I'm not big into them. I kind of liked Dota 2 better than League.
Okay.
I didn't play either game very much, but when I played Smite, I actually liked it better than both Dota and League. But the thing about me is I like first-person shooters a lot, even though my favorite type of games are RPGs and MMOs. So far, of all the MOBA type games, I like Smite the best so far. I tried Paladins too, and I still think Smite's pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, I like League. I understand the challenge of it, the strategy and everything, but for some reason, the first-person elements of Smite are make me like it better. That's my personal opinion on the game.
Okay.
And if I was gonna give it a 1 out of 10, I would probably give it like an 8. It's
Nice.
not perfect,
But it's a fun game. You'd recommend it to other people?
It's fun. Yeah, I'd say try it. At least try it. Maybe play it once or twice. Just try it out.
Cool. All right, King. What's your take on the? You played the game a lot longer. How do you feel about it?
I just feel like it's kind of unbalanced. It really is. It's not fun when you're like. It's not fun when you get behind. But I mean, as far as strategy aspects and different ways to win, it's got a lot more benefits to it than it does in other MOBAs of its kind. But I feel like.
So what did you like? Yeah, what did you like about the? What did you like about the game?
I like the fact that it makes you focus on. You have to work well with your team in Smite.
Okay.
Otherwise,
so it's very team based.
Yeah, it's very team based, and it's also skill based. Like it's not League. League. Any guy can jump into League and throw a skill shot, but in Smite, every shot is a skill shot. Everything you do is some type of skill shot or ranged ability you have to land. But as far as cosmetic goes, it's very, like 1 out of 10. I'd say 5 tops, because most of the skins in this game, they're just based on changing the color of the champion. We have that in League called Chromas. They don't, the champions don't take on a different appearance from a skin type.
Gotcha.
And it's, but on the flip side, playability, access to champions, it's 10 out of 10 for that, because like you buy the $30 god pack, you get every god, and you get every god produced after that.
Oh wow.
So like you get all the gods forever for $30. I mean, you can't beat that. League don't have that. Shit, you spend damn what, $100 on 10 champions.
Yeah,
it
would be a lot of money. I agree.
Yeah, it'd be like $900 to $1,000 to get just all the champs in League to start out. So I don't even think it's an 8. I think it's less than that. I think it's like a 7. Because like I said, it's unbalanced. It's an unbalanced game, and the champions' abilities are kind of lackluster too.
Okay.
But yeah, do I recommend it? Yeah, I think people, if you like third-person games, you like an MMO style feel to it, but this is your game. But it's not the best MOBA.
Okay. And what about you, Kittens? What did you want to add to the discussion?
Honestly, I don't see the appeal of this game at all. I like the learning curve feels really weak. I feel like you get really good at this game after putting a week of worth of time into it. The communication seems very. You can't talk to the enemy team at all. There's no all chat, which makes the game very. It makes it less interacting than any other MOBA I've played.
Yeah, the communication system too, Kittens. Remember?
Yeah, I dislike that so much. I dislike that so much.
That system right there itself.
The interface is like awful in my opinion. Like everything's on your screen at all times. Like in League, there's like 3 buttons you can click. It's like you click shop, click loot, click you click play. That's it.
Yeah.
It makes streamlined. Like right here, you look at your screen, you got profile, you got gods, you got store, you got play, you got rewards, you got tickets, you got adventures, you got divine uprising, you got everything on the bottom. Like what? Like who's gonna log in and be like, oh, I understand everything?
It's
Yeah.
Really cluttered.
Yeah.
The gameplay, I feel like this is really just like a really casual game. I feel like I would never play this game competitively. Arena's fun. It's just like a team deathmatch. Like you play this game after you just got like wrecked in League of Legends.
That's what I did. I just got wrecked and I come to Smite and just had some fun.
I would not recommend this game to pretty much. I would not recommend this game over any other MOBA. I would tell people to go play Dota 2 or Here's the Storm before I say play Smite.
Okay.
That's like I said, you know, it's not the best MOBA out there. It's probably the worst, honestly.
I would much rather play any other MOBA.
I think that is
Let me look
a
for that
lot
Lord
of
the Rings MOBA.
that is a lot of really great feedback, especially for you guys who have played lots of different MOBAs, lots of different games, and you guys have like, played this game before. From me being a new player, the game was overwhelming. Like you said, the graphic user interface from the beginning, I'm like, how do I start? You know what I mean? What do I do? Like, where do I, you know what I mean? Like, what do I have to do to get a game going? You know? And the tutorials were like they were like very basic. They didn't really teach you much other than like, you know what I mean? Like I just felt like the tutorials they were pointless really. I could have figured out everything that they were teaching me in the tutorials in the actual game, except for like the buttons where you push like I to shop and everything like that. Second, I thought the controls were really funky. Like the skill shots, you could just like move forward or backwards to like aim that shot. Like there was really no like skill shots beyond that. Well, at least for the characters that I played. And the third person thing is new to me, so that was a little like it was hard for me to get used to the third person view. The controls were a little funky and hard to get used to. The game was overwhelming, and then I had no strategy, and it felt like my teammates, even as we were on like chat, it was still really hard to like communicate about like what exactly we were supposed to do.
We won our second match though.
Winning
the second match.
The games didn't have any pings or anything like that, or like any like alerts on the map. And I don't know, maybe we just didn't know how to use them, but maybe they do exist. But I think some pings would have helped.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Tab, you can ping the map.
Mm-hmm.
But who's got time to do that shit while you're running through a jungle, looking to make sure you don't get hit in the ass by a baka or?
Yeah, and I didn't see any wards either. Are wards something that you can purchase?
Yeah, it does have vision. Yeah, that's more of a rank thing. Usually in like casual,
because it just seemed like the whole map was just always dark for me, and like it didn't seem like there was anybody there, but there was people there, and they would let me know because they killed me. And then the characters, I think the characters was a plus. I really like all the characters and the characters that you get to choose from. They all seem super unique, super different, and of the ones that I got to play, I really liked. And then the creativity of like the abilities and like just the overall creativity of the game, like it being third person, like being different than like League and Dota. It kind of like tried something different, and so I give it props for trying. It's just not necessarily like something that's like a great creativity. Like it's cool you guys tried something different, but unless you want to spend hours and hours and hours mastering all the abilities and mastering the skill shots and stuff, it's going to be very difficult. I think there's a huge learning curve, and it's like really hard to want to get into it because there's so much to learn and there's so many characters, and all of them have like the skill shot thing is just you got to learn like what they all do. I mean, that's my opinion.
I definitely agree on the good points of the game are that it does have a really bad learning curve. It takes a while to figure out and master everything, but at the same time it does have a really good roster of characters to use. It has a good like a whole bunch of different characters to use, so but that makes it difficult again because even though like you have to learn all these different characters, there's no way anyone could ever master every character, you know.
Well, I'm sure there is. It's just like League, you got to just play it for years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where I think I'm discouraged. Like I don't want to learn this game for years, you know?
Right.
Like
I agree.
It's not as fun because of the controls and the third person view. Like in my opinion, it just seems it's very creative, but it's just very hard to master, especially if you're not even really good at first person shooters or something like that. Like this is like King said earlier, everything's a skill shot. Everything's a skill shot. So it's like, damn, you know what I mean? I can't just click on somebody and like my ability is gonna pop off. You know what I mean? It's like, nope. You gotta like make sure there's no minions in the way. You gotta make sure
to actually aim at them instead of just select them.
You have to lead your target.
Yeah, and then the thing that was very difficult for me was like the auto attacking, like the range on the auto attack. I always felt like I was within range and I never was. I always felt like I was like doing damage, but like you got to get closer, and it was very hard for me to gauge the auto attack range. Even with the line, it was difficult for me.
I agree with that too, but that's something that like as I was playing, I got used to it, and I realized every time I was trying to hit somebody, I just realized the closer I am to them, maybe it'll be more effective.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Well, does anybody have any final notes on the any final opinions? Any final thoughts on the game?
Overall, final review. Darren recommends it to try it. I recommend to play for fun.
I'm sorry, guys.
Hold on, Darren. Hold on.
I just like it.
Yeah, Darren says try it. I say play for fun. Don't take it serious. Kitten said screw this game. Don't play it at all. And Battle, your final word is?
My final word is
overall
that
try it or not.
Try it or not. I'll say try it. Give it a chance. Play it. See it for yourself. You know, form your own opinion on it. Don't let us sway you. But you know, try it yourself. And I think that of the things that we were mentioning, you're gonna easily be able to relate to the things we were talking about right away. But in the end, kind of like your bro says here, he liked it. You know, he liked it. So. I mean, this game is not for everybody, and I think that maybe some of us are just used to a higher level of balanced games, whereas other people, maybe that's not their big thing. So my thing is give it a shot. I'm not going to say don't play it. I'm going to say give it a shot, see if you like it for yourself, form your own opinion, and if you are a casual player, you're going to love this game. If you're a competitive player, you're probably not going to like this game. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with Darren here and say try it.